Hey friends, Jason Frizzell, artist living and working in Central Alberta, and wanted to take a moment to introduce a new video series today. I'm going to be working on a set of videos that walk through the process that I use for creating the miniature dioramas that have been a major part of my practice for probably the last 10 years at least. It's not going to be how-to videos or videos specific to technique, but more about the thinking process and the idea workflow that I go through when I'm creating the pieces. Where I want to start with is just a quick tour of my workspaces. So this is the main studio that you're seeing here. It's where I do the fabrication and the painting and a lot of the thinking and experimenting. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that's kind of important to me, to have a lot of stuff around. I'll get into it a little bit later, but that's one of the primary ways I generate ideas is by just looking at stuff and putting different things together in different ways. It's also important for me to have enough room to have more than one thing going at a time. I typically do not just start a piece, work on it till it's done, and then move on to the next one. It's not unusual for me to have anywhere from 3 to 5, 6, 7 pieces in various stages of completion or abandonment. So as I said, this is the main studio space here. I also have a workspace that is also my teaching space. Like many of you have been working from home in our regular jobs. And that is also the space that I use for drawing now. So here we are in my version of the corner office. It is literally a corner in the basement across from the main studio. It's interesting, as someone who's been a professional artist for over 20 years, my entire portfolio now can fit on a little drive that's this big, and yet my sketchbook, as you can see behind me, now requires thousands of dollars worth of hardware and software. But this is my spot. This is where I do most of the drawing and kind of the drawing versions of the work as I'm planning. This is also where I will make the soundtracks, the background music. Music might be an overgenerous term for the noise that I make, but this is where I make the soundtracks, do any digital drawing, and obviously edit all of the video clips together. So that's it. I hope you will follow along over the next little while as I walk through how I generate the idea, refine the idea for a few different miniature diorama pieces, at least getting them to the point where they're either finished or finished enough to move on from. Thanks everyone, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.